Alright, what's up, guys? So, it's been quite a while since I've recorded. It's been since what happened that night and running away from Shadow. Finally, if you guys ever read or heard a tale, a tall tale, or urban legend, or basically whatever, and coming true, that's what happened, about 2.5 weeks ago. That's my dog. He's thirsty. I, 3 weeks ago, I lost 3 of my friends, and, about 7 people were killed in a matter of weeks, and it's all Shadow's fault. This is a guy that I was told stories about, urban legends, and it's the only killer in Horrifying Nights that was never seen, because obviously, like I said, the other vlogs and stuff, that once you saw him, you're already dead. And there was a movie made about what happened to me and all that stuff, and now it's a series now. Shadow 1 and 2 have been made, which I kind of feel like Stab now, and Sidney Prescott, movies made off of her tragedy and all that stuff, and that's what I feel like now. So now Shadow 1 and 2 have been made. Shadow 3 has already been announced, coming out, September 30th of 2018. They asked me if I want to see it. I don't really know if I want to see it. Maybe I will. I mean, I love horror movies, but it's different when the horror movie is about you. It's very different. And, come on, buddy. Come on. My dog has a really bad leg, and it takes a whole head start just to get, so he's back on there. Back on there, buddy. I don't know if you guys can see him, but Asta, big doggy right there. But, I was thinking that, it's been a while since I've seen you, Shadow. And you're probably watching this. We have the meta killer, we have the poolside killer, we have the corn maze killer, we have the asylum killer, and we have stalkers. We have all these different killers, but just only one people really just don't want to talk about, and that's you, Shadow. Why? And why is it you only stay in the shadow? Is that like your thing? Since we already have somebody that already knows they're a part of a show or something like that, and someone who's already broken out of an asylum? Is this what you're trying to be something new, something fresh, that we've never seen in this town? Well, it's worked. Because I saw you, but I saw you. And you didn't kill me. So that part of your legend sucks. That by the time you see your shadow, you're already dead. You stabbed me. You thought I was dead, but I got out. And I know you're probably trying to look for me. And yes, I'm still in this town. Because this town is so damn cheap. It's like living in a 40s or 50s era of real estate. I mean, it's so cheap to live here in this town. You know, once you move to Horrifying Nights, Indiana, you never leave, because nowhere else in this country you'll find a cheaper place. And that's what, maybe that's what's scarier than even you, Shadow, is that I can't leave. Even if I wanted to, I can't leave. It's scary, you know, but all my friends, they decided to stay. I told them to leave. They decided to stay. To help me kill you, Shadow, once and for all. Now, you are probably watching this, you're probably trying to find me, but I'm trying to find you also. And, my battery's about to die, but so I have to charge it. But I'm gonna make sure that when I find you, I'm not gonna kill you at first. I'm gonna torture you. I'm gonna torture the fuck out of you. And while you slowly die, I'll just smile at you the whole time. While the seconds and minutes pass, you're slowly withering away. The last memory you have before you die is this facial expression right here. So Shadow, audience, you want to make a Shadow 3? Well, here you go. This is your Shadow 3. The ending. Because it's not going to be me. It's not going to be quote-unquote me, the main character, dying. No. It's going to be the antagonist dying. Guess who's the antagonist? You, Shadow. Alright guys, so it's a few hours later after I recorded. And as soon as I was done, about 5 minutes later, I got this text. Really weird text. From someone I didn't know. Usually, just texts and phone calls, I just immediately, delete and all that stuff. But this one was interesting. It said, I'm cool with being the antagonist, but you got your script wrong. It's going to be your death. It's going to be in my hand, the palm of my hand. It sounds like, it does sound like the meta killer. It does. Maybe he's just trying to mess with me. All that stuff, I don't know. But, someone asked me, am I scared? Of course I'm scared. But, you can only be scared for too long before you have to, try and think of a different feeling. All that stuff, I've cried, scared, tensed type feeling and all that stuff, chills and all that stuff. But I decided to kind of try and not feel that anymore. Try and just research as much as I can, get a more empowered feeling. And yeah. So that's why I'm still talking about shadow. Is it for like exposure and all that stuff? I'm like, hell no. I don't care about the exposure. I don't care if my videos get 110 views or a million views. I don't care. I'm just telling my story, you know. And unfortunately, my story is, you know, living in a town full of other stories, you know, that are constantly, you know, told and all that stuff in other media and other stuff. You know, other, you know, shows being named after, you know, the town that I live in, movies based on myself, you know, Shadow and Shadow 2. It's this town is basically entertainment now, and it does suck, you know. Obviously, the killers and stalkers love it because, you know, they're still doing this. And, you know, living in this town, they basically control the law because you can't kill them, you know, especially with the meta killer and the asylum killer. You know, they've tried mixing medicines and putting out lethal doses that would kill any person on Earth. Nothing. Shot twice. Nothing. Just nothing will work on them, and basically they've given up. If we can't kill them, there's nothing that we can do. So it just makes me like, well, then what are we supposed to do? The people that are living here who aren't doing those things, what are we supposed to do? Just sit around and wait till everything gets better? Obviously nothing. Do you not see the title of, do you not see the city name itself? The Horrifying Nights. Emphasis on horrifying, because it is. It's horrifying to live here, to wake up every day and knowing that, you know, the asylum and meta and poolside, corn maze, all those killers and stalkers could easily jump ship and go to a different part of the town. And that different part could be right here. It's just, but my friends are scattered around. I know I shouldn't be doing that, but we're in probably the safest part, I want to say, of the town. I mean, there is no safest part of this town, but this part of the town has no killer or stalker just yet. But yeah, just it's getting ridiculous. And, you know, I know these last two videos have gone, you know, this one's almost at 6 minutes, the other one was nearly 8 minutes. I don't like to go way too long, especially for one video, but you know, I wanted to update you guys, because I know you guys care, you know, and I care too. I know I took a break for a while, because, you know, I was scared that if I posted a video, Shadow would see it, but now I don't care. I want him to see it. Shadow, I want you to see all these videos, so that you come here so I can kill you. Okay, I haven't found a single thing where you live, all that stuff. I haven't found anything. So I was thinking, maybe one thing is doing the note thing. Obviously, since he probably sent that text, you know, he's doing it, you know, coming into the world and, you know, being 2018 and texting. So I do have a friend. He's dealt with a bunch of the killers and stalkers. I think I'm going to bring him in and kind of go on from there. But yeah, maybe I should call him. Yeah, I know it's late at night, but he's a night owl, so maybe this will work. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm filming right now, so. Well, I wanted to know if you wanted to come by here. We can talk, because we haven't talked in a while, and you've been through most of the stalkers and killers in this town at some point in your life. So, I want you to give me all the information you can on Shadow, and just anything that can be meaningful to me. Okay, just write down just everything that I can use against him. So, alright. Tomorrow? Alright, cool. Alright. Yep, goodbye. Alright, so he's coming by tomorrow, and we can go on from there. So, I think I'm gonna go to bed, and, or at least lay down. It's kind of hard to sleep these days. So, yeah. So, until then, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, alright, so I came as soon as I could. I obviously couldn't come in last night, but, I'm here. So you wanted everything on Shadow. I love Shadow out of everything in this town. He intrigues me the most. It's because he's the only person that you can't talk about. So, I have a lot to tell you, so sit down. Okay, so, the legend, now you heard the story, what, 15, 16? That's when I heard the story. We're the same age. So, the story was long before that. We were, what, 15, 7, 8 years ago? So that was 20, a long time ago. The story even starts before Madness, the silent killer. Starts even before him. So that's before 1992. Started around the 80s, and basically it was just a campfire tale that you would tell, kind of like you and I heard, or like what you would tell a sleepover or something like that. And the story was very different when it started. It wasn't, oh, when you saw the shadow, you were already dead, and all that stuff. It was basically one night, just actually last week, and this is when it was first told. Like, the very earliest that I read, and when I was told. This man named Shadow, just last week, we heard of this person that you would be dead, and you would, you'd die, but the last image you would see is not the killer walking away, or a mask, or a weapon, or just any of the tropes that you would normally see. It was just a shadow, and that was it. It was just a shadow, and you would die. now now the now the story has evolved, and now it's anytime you see its shadow. And before, and you know what's crazy? Before this legend started, um, the authorities, when they actually, did stuff, they coined this killer, which wasn't, it was just a legend and all that stuff. But I think that, somebody took this legend and all that stuff. But, and, some theories will say, some people will say, depending on who you ask and what generation you ask, that some people say that, oh, someone took the legend and made it their own. And then some people say that, oh, no, actually, because if you look in, like, old newspapers and stuff, you'll find, in the 80s, I think it's 1983, maybe 84, there was some murders, and basically there was a survivor that said that the only thing that he saw was a shadow. And that was it. And so technically Shadow is kind of like our first killer slash stalker. He's the first, stalker that we, kind of ever had. And so technically he's been terrorizing the town for 25, 30 years now. Well over that. And, to hear, obviously every single teenager hears a story at some point, but never younger. Like, I don't remember ever hearing it before I was 15, and you too, 15, and everybody else, it's kind of around that same age. And I think it's kind of like the town, like anybody who's told about the story immediately is like shushed, like, hey, the story's totally fake, you're gonna totally forget about this, don't say it again. But then obviously, when you're a teenager, you don't listen to what people say, so you just, tell the stories and all that stuff. So, that's one of the information. So that's the legend, that's when it first started. Now the killer itself. Obviously the most recent attack was obviously a few months ago. It happened to you, unfortunately. The first attack was obviously in 1983 and 1984. But it's not a every year thing. Actually, if you look all the way back into, like, newspapers and stuff, Shadow kind of took, like, a 5-year break, and then went to 88, and then 91, did, like, 3 attacks in 92, and then went to, like, 96, and then 99, and then 2002, and then a few attacks in 2002. And then, so every now and then he does a few attacks, but then he takes quite a long break, at least a 3-year break after doing a few attacks. I don't know if it's just to, like, lay low, I don't know if it's just to change it up, or he just gets bored. I don't know. But it's not every single year, like the Meta Killer, the Asylum Killer. It's not like that. So obviously that another thing is there isn't an actual amount on what the average, like, what he goes after. I think it's just goes to a certain part, and basically anybody that gets in his way when he's doing his murders and stuff. I think it's just that. But if you look at the average is between 3. That's the average. 3 people every single time he does one of his, serial killer nights, basically. And the most he's ever killed in, a single year, I believe, is 9. But that was the first year. Every year since, it's been 3 to 4 at the very most. Except when he did multiple. Then it's like, 7, 8, 9, 10. But the most in one night is 9. And that wasn't probably the busiest neighborhood of the town at that time. Because we were booming. And obviously you and I weren't born when it was buzzing. I mean, the town stopped being huge in 2017, 10 years ago. So it's been a good 10 years since this town has been, because at its peak this town had 600, 700, 800,000 people. Now we barely have 200, 300,000. So it's getting lower and lower every year. But obviously I think I checked, we're probably the cheapest, town of at least 100,000 or 200,000 or 300,000, or basically at our population we have the cheapest real estate. And we have the cheapest real estate in the whole state. So, yeah, because I think the average rent is $300 for 2-story. It's maybe $450, $500. That's at the max. 3-story it goes up a little bit more, but it's very hard to find a house that's $1,000. And it's just because of all the stalkers and killers, and obviously, you said, once you are here, you never leave. And there is some other information, a lot of people say that the shadow changes. There's someone that said saw him 3 times in one night, and every single time the shadow changed. I don't know what that means, but that's creepy. I don't know if it's like a supernatural thing. There is some theories that maybe there's a reason you can't see him and you can only see the shadow. It's supernatural. We don't have a supernatural killer or stalker yet. But maybe this is the first. Now, my thoughts, huge believer. Ghosts, demons, Bigfoot, mermaids, Loch Ness Monster, anything and everything supernatural, I believe, because why not? Aliens, UFOs, and all that stuff, but not little green or gray men, like people from other planets that, they basically look like us. But someone asked me, do I think shadow could be supernatural? Yes, I do. And I think the reason for that is that even when you said you saw him, you said you never got a good look. And every single time you saw him, it was never once full body. It was never like you could never get a great look, you could never do this, you could never do that. It was because you could only see its shadow in full form. That's the only time you'd ever see every single thing on, shadow was its shadow itself. And that's what I think. It could be supernatural. If it is, maybe that's why you stabbed it. That's why you said to me. You didn't do anything to it. There never was an expression. I've never once in any newspaper, anything on, my phone, anything that I've read whatsoever, whether it's books, anything on shadow, you can never see its expression ever. Never see expression ever. So you'd never totally get like what the hell is he thinking, what does he look like, and all that stuff. I think there's a reason for that. Supernatural. If he is supernatural, there are some ways that I think you can kill it. Stabbing it in the heart. You could try that. In the head. You stabbed it in the stomach. But, yeah. I think, supernatural. The only other thing I can tell you, because my battery's gonna die. I know you like to film this stuff for a personal hand to bring it to the audience. That's why I brought my phone over. It's not impossible to kill shadow, but it's going to be nearly. The only thing I can say is best of luck, because I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you through all this. I'm gonna try and kill him with you, because he's taken some of my friends too. I've been through this. I've been through shadow. You have too. So I think the knowledge that we both have learned, and all that stuff, we need to bring that together. Make sure everybody in this whole house knows everything that I just told you. I'm probably gonna stay here from the time, because I want to make sure that I'm there to see him dead. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do it. We can try whatever we can. We have to hurry, because I think Shadow's getting less and less, patient. And I think he's watching us. Questions for me before this damn battery dies? Where's your charger, by the way? Oh, it's in the bed. Okay. Alright. Do you if you killed him, how would it be? What do you think the best way to kill Shadow in your mind is? Right here, right here. Just something that just bam, just all the way through. That's the best way to me. We have a problem. They're gone. Matt is gone. Matt is gone. What do you mean Matt is gone? I said to everybody that we should double up, triple up, quadruple up. Okay? There's 8 of us left. I already lost 3 people. I can't lose anybody else. I don't know how it's possible. You know, 'cause I sleep right here. Somebody sleeps over there. Somebody sleeps over there. This is only one floor house. It's only 1 story. It's either here or downstairs. Like I told you guys, and I'm gonna start filming everything now. But Shadow took him. I know it. There. Who else? Why would he leave? Why would anybody in this house leave from now on? It's too risky. Do you know what to do? And the difference is with all the other stalkers and killers, you always find the bodies. Shadow, never find them. Ever. A month and a half ago, when a bunch of those murders happened. Yeah, those. And I told you guys that too, that those murders and that's kind of the reason why I was bringing up Shadow in the first place. It was on our local news. And some people, there were whispers that it could have been Shadow. Obviously now I know that it is Shadow. But those bodies still haven't been found. Now, and now this. All the other three people, all the other three friends that I lost, I haven't found them yet. I don't think I'm gonna find him either. So I don't know. Question 2. Is Shadow known to give notes to people? No? Here. That's from Shadow. Yeah, I found it 5 minutes ago. For, hold on, maybe you guys can help me out. A month ago when I first started this, I think a month ago, but it wasn't when I first started, vlogging about Shadows. Somebody got all the footage, and I just decided to just post all the footage together. It was a really, really, really easy edit because I just wanted to edit everything and just show everybody, because people wanted to help out, and I appreciate that, guys. But I think it was 40 minutes to 50 minutes, and that was probably week and a half. After all the vlogging was done, that was probably a week into the vlog. Footage, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah. And not only that, notes, but also messages too. Like text messages. No phone calls yet, but I've never heard, have you heard stories of him speaking? No. Maybe he's like the asylum killer. I don't know. Maybe. So you're sure that this never happened before? No. I did want to ask you something else. Other than the two of us, because it's happened to you and all that stuff, how many more people, like, that's around our age, has this happened to? Here. I'll give you the camera. Here, let me turn this off. I would say probably maybe, I don't think any. I mean, the one people that those happened to, they were in their 30s, or in their 20s, so I don't think anybody around our age. I don't know why. And I think from last time, I think you guys were the youngest in terms of like age he usually goes after, in terms of killing. What happened last month was the most infamous, I don't like to say famous because it makes him seem important, is the medical, the man. And Shadow, at least the start, the man kind of fits the shadows. You know, you never saw its face and all that stuff. All of a sudden, just something changed the way he did that. So I'm thinking that because stories for Shadow, not much has changed, just kind of like where he kills. I guess that's the only thing that's changed about him. Because he used to at the bottom of, you know, the city. Like close to the next city over, because I remember living in smack dab in the middle of the city, and then now we're living on the top, you know, of the next closest city to us. And he would normally do all of his stuff at the lower part of the city in terms of location, but it's weird that he's actually gradually moved up, like higher, the higher parts of, you know, location-wise in terms of our city. It's moving up. I don't know why. It's weird though. Usually in our city, people in this town like to stay where they do most of their stuff. Like where the man does his stuff, you know, that's basically the cheapest place to live at. Especially those houses next to where he used to live is the cheapest in the whole city, and probably the cheapest in the whole state. Because I think it's like $100 a month, and you can talk down even less. So here it's pretty cheap, but compared to that, this is like the rich part, I guess. And this is the most expensive part of the whole city, because nothing has ever happened in this part of the city before. So, which is shocking, absolutely shocking. I mean, we have what, 8, 9 different sets of stalkers and killers, all in the last 30 years, but none at this part. Crazy. But just here. No, it's fine. Just go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. No, it's fine. Go back to sleep. He was just here. He was just fucking here. I'm not joking. He was here. What? I don't see him on the camera. Wait, you're saying he's behind me? He's not on the camera. What are you talking about? He's not on the camera. Stay right there, stay right there. Why didn't you show up on camera? What, you don't speak? Where did you go? What, are you supernatural already? No! No! Where are you? Just stay behind me, stay behind me. No, 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 no. No! What, you gonna kill me? Do it. First things first. Look behind you. Yeah, you got stabbed. Stab you again. Stab him again. Stab him again. Do it again. And again. And again. Stabbed him 6 times. He shouldn't be able to get up, let alone not be able to be seen when we're right in front of him. Well, I think the theories are true. Supernatural. And if we're going by the movies, it's almost impossible to kill a supernatural. Okay, so what do we do now? Okay, we just find out that that shadow is fucking supernatural. Okay, he stabbed all of us. Okay? I don't know how the hell you're still alive. Thank God you're alive, because I can't lose anybody else. How the hell did he stab us? And how the hell did you not see him on the camera? And then how the hell was he not right in front of us when we had him and stabbed him 6 times? Supernatural. Okay? Right? Supernatural. I don't know how to kill a supernatural, right? I believe in the supernatural. Everybody in this whole house believes in the supernatural. But in any, unless we have a freaking, like, exorcism going on, which obviously this person is an exorcist, okay? Alright? This is... we have to think of something. Okay, so... oh god. Okay. So we know he's supernatural. So that's a plus. Would have sucked if we all would have died and nobody still knows that he's supernatural. That's a first. This city, that's a first. Can't believe it is a first, but it is a first. Okay, try and go through your movies. What are some ways that people kill off the supernatural? Electrocution, I guess. Sending it back to hell? Yeah, but maybe this person just has this ability. Maybe Shadow just has this ability, supernatural ability. Okay. Can you think of anything? Maybe that would work. Maybe... Alright, we have 8 of us. 8 on 1, and we all... what? Electrocute the supernatural out of Shadow? Maybe. I don't know. I'm willing to try anything. See how much electricity, can't even speak, electricity we can get to kill him once and for all. So I'm not gonna stop until I kill him, or I'm dead, so. I'm just happy everybody's still alive. Talk to you guys later. Great. We found that I was supernatural. But how are you gonna kill me? I have your camera. And there's a reason why no one has seen my face. And I live by the name that I live by. Tomorrow, you'll find just how powerful I really am. How destructive. How much I want to kill you. I didn't kill you last time. And I'm super pissed off about that. Because once I kill you, I'm going to do something that's never been done in this town. And I'll start going off on all the killers and stalkers in this town. To be the ultimate horrifying Night's Killer. So last night you guys saw the craziness that was Shadow. And at least we know one thing now, is that he's supernatural now. We know that. But the bad thing about knowing that is this has never happened in this town before. So now I know twice as less ways to kill him, and at least there's 8 of us. I don't know how many of us are gonna make it out alive, but we're gonna try. I'm just scared. And it's almost nighttime, and I just have a feeling he's gonna show up tonight, and this is gonna be the finale. And before I talk about some ideas on ways I want to kill Shadow, if this is the last time I'm alive, I just want to tell everybody that I'm thankful that over the last year and a half, there's been some downs, but there's been a lot more ups and downs the last year and a half. When it comes to YouTube and stuff, and you guys viewing it, and all that stuff, so I thank you guys a lot. And it means a lot that, you know, I can do all this, because, I mean, who would have thought, you know, being able to do what you love, and if you have a creative idea, you can film it, put it out to the world. Big thing to me is always you know, something that you think might have success, but then it achieves so much more. And it's really cool to see most of, you know, the horror stuff that I've done to have success. When I created all these channels, you know, when the other one got, you know, demonetized, still don't know why. When I created, I knew it was going to be a slow start. I just didn't know that, you know, all the channels would be gaining subs and all that stuff. We're almost in October, and I appreciate everybody viewing this stuff, even when some channels only have 5 subs. Some have well over 400. And all that's been done since June, July, so only a few months, and some good stuff. So I just want to tell you guys I appreciate that, and yeah. But a few ways that we were talking off camera of ways we can kill Shadow. Electricity. Knife in the heart, or something in the heart, something like that. And cutting the head off. That's what you're thinking. Or right here, it's like destroying the brain. Just going off of movies. And I was really thinking about just all the ways supernatural killers have died. None of them were successful, totally successful. For the movie, it was, but not in the long run. So deep down, I'm thinking that none of this is gonna work. But I'm not trying to think like that. I'm trying to think positive. I just want to kill him. Killed 3 of my friends. I don't want to lose anybody else. that's it. I think the next time you might see us, it might be fighting Shadow. Which, if so, hopefully I'm alive when it's all over and done. Until then, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Alright guys, it's a little while later, so we have everybody here. I just wanted to get the camera on, because I wants to talk through this. Alright guys. We all came up with ideas. We need one that we need to try out. I know we said electricity thing, but most of that was to revive the killers, not to kill them. So I don't think we should try that. But I think that we should try right here. Try here first. We can all try at the same time, one by one, something like that. That's what I'm thinking. And I think knowing that Shadow is supernatural is kind of a good thing and a bad thing. The bad thing is that it limits what we can use to kill him. Not knowing we could have used basically anything. I have an idea. Okay. So obviously, I think everybody here can agree that not madness, but Shadow is coming tonight. Everybody can agree with that, right? Alright. What if we do it in groups? We take him. We have 8 people. We can do 4 up here, 4 downstairs. He goes through the door, or goes through the door, I don't know. 4 of us can go, 2 upstairs, 2 downstairs, and 2 in this room, 2 in that room. That way, if 2 go down, we can immediately have backup. Instead of all doing it all at once, and we might all be taken down. So that's what I'm thinking. We all do that, and then we go on from there. So I'm tired of waiting. Okay? I want to kill him. Because I can't live without my friends without knowing the person who killed him is dead. And now I killed him. Because someone I don't know killed Shadow. I wouldn't feel relief unless I did it. Or you guys helped me do it. So that's what I think. So I think now we wait. Shadow. We're ready. So come on. Let's end this. thought it was the drive. That's what you thought too, right? You guys are okay, right? Okay. Alright, I guess. Alright, go back up there. We'll stay down here. Alright. Okay. What? Did you say something? Did you say something? No? Hello? Did you guys say something? Hello? They're all dead. Shadow. Shadow? Go over there. Go over there. Shadow? Behind you. Speak, Shadow. Come on. So you do talk. Yeah, I do. You know, killing 6 people in 30 seconds is super easy to do. Especially supernatural. It's a lot easier. Room in seconds. My friend's not dead. If I wanted to kill him, he would be dead. Now, obviously, you wanted to kill me, right? Yeah. Obviously, that's not going to work. It's extremely hard to kill me. It's possible. Only if you... Well, I know. Kill me, and obviously I'm not going to tell you. There's a surprise in the rest of the series, but yeah. So I'll try that. Don't try that. Okay. Fine. You know what? Here, I'll give you a shot. Stab me in the heart. Do it. Did you do it yet? Hold on. Okay. Obviously that's the first one that you wanted to try. Try anything else. You almost thought you had me right there. I gotcha. Okay. So. Question. Do you have a question? Say it now. Why are you killing... Why'd you choose this house? Why did you choose this part of the place? Why? Was it just be creative or something? What? Because no one's ever been at this part of Horrifying Nights, Indiana. No one's ever been at this part at the very top. So I want to try something new. Alright. I have another question. Oh! Stop. I didn't kill you. Alright? No more questions, alright? for the both of you, I'm not gonna kill you. Because I want you to try and figure out how to kill me and all that stuff. So no one has found out yet. Now, I'm not gonna kill you, but by the time I'm done with you, you'll want to be dead.